Y'all, can we talk about that time my first pull-apart cake humbled me to my core? Okay, y'all will see the end result. I liked it, but it was a process, child. So this past Thursday, I received my first cupcake order. She ordered 24 cupcakes for her daughter's 10th birthday party, which is happening today. So I didn't realize, I don't know why I didn't realize Thursday was Thursday. I think I thought it was Wednesday, that I had more time. But either way, immediately I had this idea. She wanted half vanilla, half chocolate. Her daughter likes the color teal and then also gold and cream. So I knew I wanted to do the number 10 in a pull-apart cake, and I knew I wanted some teal accent and then gold and cream because that's what her daughter liked. When I say, first of all, I first tried to make homemade buttercream, which I've done before. But when you're in a time crunch, things just never go right for whatever reason. So the first batch of buttercream I made, it was for the teal. And the color just it wasn't giving teal. But I still went through with it. And then for that buttercream, I used a recipe that wouldn't be too sweet. Well, that was a fail because you see the color, that's not teal. That was a fail because the consistency of the buttercream did not mix well with the gel color. So you'll see later on in the video where I just used, it was crunch time. So I just ran to the store and bought some buttercream. And that consistency, it went well or mixed well with the color teal that I was trying to mix in. Anyway, so also the same thing happened when I wanted to have brown accents as well. But for whatever reason, the brown came out like a mauve. And you see that? That's not brown. That's not cream. That's not like a tan. So I was just going to go with it. But then you see, once I start adding in that fake teal, it was not going well. My hands were so hot. It was melting the buttercream. So I put the buttercream in the fridge for a little bit, and that was a mistake. That was a mistake because for whatever reason the dye kept coming. It was like seeping through. You see, so I went ahead and just took all the icing off. I took all the buttercream off, and I sat down for a little bit. I had to gather myself, process my thoughts, go back to the drawing board. So I went and ran across the street to the grocery store. I bought some buttercream because I had to drop these off last night, mind you. Well, initially I didn't have to, but I didn't feel like getting up in the morning to drop them off because I was so stressed out from going through this full process. So finally I went in and got a different buttercream. I got the teal color that I was looking for. And then the leftover like mauve tan, I just did big flowers. And then I just kept the buttercream, the one of the batches of buttercream, the original color. Because again, this was crunch time and I couldn't keep experimenting. So as I'm going through, my hands are still hot. How do I fix that, y'all? Because it was melting the buttercream. Are there any cake decorators listening to this that can give me advice? So this is the final result, you guys. She loved them.